My name is Moon Petrie and it is the 28th of Pantstober. Today I am going to admit there may be times when you feel really stuck. As always, I am not an expert and this is not an instructional video. Help yourself to any of the ideas on the idea buffet if they look delicious to you. So I do not love this idea that pantsers get stuck more than outliners, or that pantsing is a guaranteed path straight toward writer's block. I don't actually get writer's block or think it's helpful to talk about being stuck in terms like that. I guess might be more accurate way to describe how I feel about it. But there are times when a writer does hit a point where they're not sure what to do. There are a few different reasons that this can happen. You might genuinely not know what happens next in your plot just because you can't really see that far forward yet. You may not know what happens next in your plot because you have realized there is a hole, there is a problem, there is something that is stopping you from moving forward in the way that you thought you were going to be able to. Or you may be low energy, tired, overwhelmed, overworked, not having much time, and just feeling like your creative juices are just not flowing. So whether you've written yourself into a corner you don't know how to get out of, you just can't see what direction to go next, or there's an obstacle that is not in your story that is stopping you from writing, you should have a plan for what you're going to do if any of those things happen. I mentioned in yesterday's video that you might want to plan for some floating days off. If you have done that, if you have room in your schedule to take some days when you are not actually hitting the 1667, because you have hit higher goals on other days, you can feel totally fine about taking a brainstorming day if you have got to a point where you're not sure how to move forward in the story. Otherwise, you can sleep on it, take a shower. Showers are great. Go for a walk. Things that can help you settle your mind so that a solution or a way forward might just present itself to you. I always remember how Winnie the Pooh said that his poems just came to him and Rabbit didn't understand it all because Rabbit never let anything come to him. Rabbit always went out and fetched it. So I think I get in that rabbity mindset of going out and trying to fetch. Sometimes you need to passively let things just come to you. It might also help to set up something now that you can reach for if this happens to you. So a list of possibilities, a box of index cards with brainstormy prompts on it, things that could just get you started a little bit. Throw in this idea, go to this kind of place, have a dinner party, or things like that you can just, Elaine Buckner once used the phrase, pluck when stuck. I'll leave a link to Elaine's channel below. So you can just pluck a card when you're feeling like you don't know how to move forward. And maybe it won't be the solution, but at least it'll get the gears greased a little bit, get you moving. Don't forget about the what if game. Always play the what if game. What if this happened? What would that affect? What if this happened and then that happened? Plan on making a list for yourself when you're stuck. Just tossing out possibilities, not worrying about what will work until you have a whole bunch, and then you can choose between them and see what works. Don't take a lot of time on this. Just throw stuff out there willy-nilly. But sometimes what you need is a change in setting, a change in your mood, a change in your approach to things, or a little reassurance. So plan on attending live streams, because how else are you going to get a change of setting in a global pandemic when we're all stuck at home? At least I'm stuck at home. Instead of going to a cafe, hang out with other writers on YouTube. Devin Cutting has been putting together lists of everybody who is live streaming on any given day. So if they've scheduled a live stream and Devin has found it, it will be on a playlist for that day. So you can go and check out who is streaming at any given time. And there will be a ton of streams going on in November. I will leave Devin's channel linked below. Maybe you can move around your house, sit in a different place, put on different music or ambient sound, change your lighting. I'm not a candle person. I have too many crazy, wild, small children. But putting on a lamp instead of the overhead light, setting up some fairy lights or Christmas lights, anything you can do to just sort of give your space a boost, give your mood a boost. Of course, chocolate is the ultimate solution here. And then there are pep talks. You can write yourself notes to open at points either on day 10 or when you hit X number of words or when you start to feel really stuck. But other people have prepared pep talks for you as well. On the NaNo site, you can check out all kinds of pep talks written by amazing, amazing people. I could not believe some of my favorite authors on there. Anne Lamott, John Green, Maggie Stiefvater, so many great writers. Each one is just a short little note to encourage writers during NaNo. And then I also will point you toward China Pace, an author tuber, again, linked below.
Mama. Mama.
Clearly I am being paged, so I will wrap this up. China Pace did the most beautiful videos, absolutely touching, so lovely, so encouraging, and I can't recommend it enough. If you are not planning on watching it right away, definitely add it to your watch later and don't forget about it for times when you need a little encouragement. Or, maybe just watch it now and also add it to your watch later, because it's definitely worth a second watch. It is my go-to plan for the first time that I feel like I need a little more encouragement this November. While you're there, don't forget to subscribe to China Pace and the other author tubers that I have mentioned. Leave a comment and give them a little love. And until tomorrow, I hope I have given you some useful ideas that you can keep in your back pocket for when you need them.